Ever felt like you're following all the style advices for your body type, but somehow your outfit still feels slightly off? Before the end of this video, I'll show you exactly what you're doing wrong, how to avoid it, and how to fix it forever. Don't go anywhere. Hi Indioma, welcome back to the channel and another exciting episode of Style and Inspiration. On today's episode, we're going to be looking at body type and how to actually take a body measurement without mistakes. Most women think they know their body type, myself included, like a few years back, but one tiny measuring mistake changes everything. It's the difference between the clothes that fit and the clothes that actually flatters you. It's not that you don't know your body type or you don't know how to take your body measurement. Most of the times, it all comes down to a single inch in the wrong place. And that's where everything just comes cascading and you just get everything wrong. But today, we're fixing that. Today's video, I'm going to be showing you the mistakes that changes everything when you're taking your measurements, which helps you to determine which body type you fall in, and we're just gonna take it up from there. All right, so let's start with the most important thing, body measurement. Now, before we get into taking our measurement, I want you to get a hold of these three items. A tape rule, very important. A mirror, standing mirror preferably, but if you do not have a standing mirror, a table mirror, a makeup mirror could do. Any mirror that you can actually see yourself, you know, when you turn around, would do the job. And finally, I want you to put on a tight fitted clothing, maybe like a bodysuit, or you know, something that is well fitted on you. We do not want you in a bulky clothing. And before we jump into taking our measurements and understanding body type, I just feel I should share this with you. See, baby girl, body typing can feel complicated sometimes. That's because we are often given labels without explanation. You know, they just dish it to us. They don't even tell us why it is like this. And sometimes it's just very confusing. And social media is not helping in this because they somehow have a way of simplifying bodies, but real bodies, actual bodies, body typing is complex. It's not a one size fits all kind of a thing. It's complex than that. And later in the video, I'll explain why two people with the same measurement can still need different styling. You see, body typing is super complex. Don't let anybody deceive you. Now, to add more context to what I just said earlier, I want you to understand, I want you to know that your body type is about proportion, not size, weight, or beauty. It's not any of those. It's about proportion. It's information, not limitation. It's not about boxing yourself in. You know, it's about letting yourself find expression. It's about understanding what you're working with. And that's why understanding your body type is very important because it makes styling easier and comfortable for you. Now that we've understood body typing, the real meaning of body typing, let's start measuring. Now, like I mentioned earlier, you need three important equipment to do this. You need your tape rule, you need a mirror, standing mirror preferably, but if you do not have one, don't worry. You need to put on a well-fitted set, maybe a bodysuit, just like the one I have on me. See, baby girl, the most common mistake that actually changes someone's body type is ignoring the shoulder measurement. The shoulder is very important when you are taking your body measurement. And most women only measure their bust, waist, and hips, leaving out the shoulder, which is like very important. The shoulder is the true anchor of your silhouette, and you want to pay attention to it. You want to make sure you get the exact measurement of your shoulder and have it as part of your measurement to be able to get and ascertain your body type. The very first measurement we're going to do is the bust and the shoulder. Remember, like I mentioned earlier, the shoulder is very important when you're taking your measurement, all right? And the right way to measure your bust is to have the tape on your shoulder and bring it down slowly to your bust and keep taking it up, down, up, down, up, down. Remember, the tape should sit perfectly well on your shoulder and on your bust. It should not be tight. Remember, we are not measuring volume, we are measuring structure. And that is why the right way to get your bust measurement is to include your shoulder when measuring. This way you get structure and not volume. To measure your bust, you have to measure from where the fullest part of your chest is. Wrap the tape around your back and across your nipples. Ensure that the tape is perfectly horizontal or parallel to the ground. If it dips at your back, your measurement will be too small. Now, take a deep breath in and then measure as you exhale for the most relaxed fit. That's how you get the perfect measurement for your bust. For your waist measurement, you need to have your tape at the narrowest part of your torso, which is usually 1 to 2 inches above your belly button and below your rib cage. Now, the technique to finding your natural waist measurement is to bend to the side. Now, when you do that, the crease that form is your natural waist measurement. Now, do not suck in. I know, right? I would want to suck in as well. But if you want to get your actual waist measurement, try not to suck in. Keep one finger behind the tape to ensure it snugs but not digging into your skin, right? I also like to take my waist measurement after I'm done eating, especially if I'm making a custom made outfit, say an ashwebi or custom made. I like to get the measurement done when I'm done eating, because that way my stomach has expanded and I get the actual size of my stomach, and so that the designer can get that for me into the dress, not having the dress too tight, and when I go out I'm unable to eat. I'm free to eat when I'm out without wearing my dress and then feeling like I'm unable to breathe. Now let's move on to the last measurement. Now, to get the actual measurement of your hip, you want to put your tape rule or your measuring tape, whatever you're using, at the widest part of your lower body, which is like your bottom and your hip side. This includes your buttock, like it's part of your hip, so you're going to measure both together. You have to make sure you're not measuring your hip bone, because your hip bone, if you measure from your hip bone, you're not going to get your actual hip measurement. So you have to actually take it down below to where your buttocks is and measure the two together, just like I'm showing you on the screen. Stand with your feet together and wrap the tape around the fullest part of your seat, like the fullest part of where you actually get to sit down, like your buttocks. Now, this is where the mirror comes in. Remember, I said we needed a mirror. Look in a side profile mirror or your standing mirror, whichever mirror you're using, to make sure that the tape is covering the highest point of your buttocks, like where your buttocks is. Make sure it's covering there and you are taking it all the way around to both of your hips. And that's how you get the actual measurement of your hips. Remember to put your feet together when taking your hip measurements. Do not put your legs apart. Put them together. If you put them apart, you're going to get the measurement wrong. So just put your legs together to get the actual measurement of your hips. This is how you measure your shoulder. Remember, I said that shoulder is very important in body measurement. All right, so you need to measure from the back. Put your tape rule across the widest part of your back, from the edge of one shoulder bone to the other. Now, the technique here is not to wrap the tape around your arms. Feel for the bony corners where your arms meet your shoulder. All right, this is easiest to do across the back, like this, as I'm showing you. If you're alone, you can use a well-fitted t-shirt and measure from seam to seam across the top of your shoulder, and that's how you get your shoulder measurement. At the beginning of this video, I made a statement about the mistakes that happen during body measurement, or when you're trying to get your body measurement, and I'm sure I might have mentioned them while we were taking our measurement, but I would like to reinstate again what these mistakes are. One of the mistakes is putting the tape too tight. I'm sure when we were taking the measurement, I kept on saying don't have the tape too tight on you. It should sit nicely but not too tight, and this is one of the mistakes that happens when we're taking our body measurement. We tend to make the tape too tight. No, it should not be too tight. It should sit beautifully well on us. Like if you're taking your arm's measurement, it should be able to move around easily without any obstruction. That is when you know you're taking the measurement the right way. The second mistake is measuring over bulky clothes. Like, why are you doing that? Which was why I suggested you get like a tight fitted piece on before you start measuring, just like the one I had on when I was showing you how to take the measurement. Finally, focusing on numbers instead of proportion. Like I said earlier, body measurement or body sizing or body type is far from numbers, it's far from weight, it's more of proportion. So when you're taking your measurement, you should pay attention to proportion and just forget about the numbers. Now that we're done with measurements and all those yada 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 story, let's talk about the type of body type, because that was the reason why we're taking all those measurements, because they will tell us which body type will fall in. Now let's break down the main body type. We have pear, apple, hourglass, rectangle, and inverted triangle. Now I want you to remember that regardless of where you fall, you know, from all of these that I've mentioned, every body type can be styled beautifully, and you are as beautiful as can be in whatever body type you fall into. I also mentioned at the beginning of the video that I'm going to throw more light at the reason why two people with the same body measurement still requires different styling. Now, the reason why these scenarios happen every now and then, this is because your measurements don't tell where your volume is. Two people might both measure 40 inches on the hips, but one carries it more on the sides while the other carries it more at the back. So you see two the same numbers but different proportion, which is why I've been saying that body sizing or body type is far from weight, it's more of proportion. And understanding which proportion you are or what your proportions are helps you understand your body type better and how to style it and how to approach it better. Now this singular scenario about the hip being 40 with one person having it to the hip side and the other person having it to the buttock size changes everything. It changes how the skirt flows, how the trouser sits. Again, where volume sits matters. One to the buttocks, one to the hips, and it changes everything. Also, measurement doesn't tell me if your torso is long or short. Someone with a longer torso may need higher waistline, while someone with longer legs might need balance at the top. Now, wearing the same outfit on both people would create a completely different proportion. Again, proportion is greater than numbers. Why still shedding more light on this? You know, some bodies naturally carry softness. Like, they don't have to do anything. Anything they put on just naturally speaks softness. They don't even need to do too much. Once you just see them, their body just naturally says softness. Why some on the other hand, their body speaks sharpness. When you see them, they're looking smart, they're looking crisp, they're looking sharp. They are both looking beautifully in their way. One is striking softness, the other is striking sharpness. And this is to explain further that two people wearing the same thing or measuring the same thing might still need different styling, because measurements is more of proportion than weight or size or beauty. It's deeper than that. And this is why copying outfits always doesn't work. It's not that you're doing something wrong, it's just that sometimes you just end up copying things that do not fit your body proportion. And we all need styling that respects our structure. So you see, it was never about you, it's just about your proportion, and you just have to pay more attention to your body proportion and know how to, you know, answer to the frame that your body came with. Your body type doesn't define your beauty, it simply gives you clarity. Now that you've taken your measurements and I've highlighted the body type, the next question is, how do I style my body type without feeling boxed in? On next episode, we're going to be throwing more light into the body type. You know, today we just spend time to build a foundation. So next episode, we're going to be looking at, you know, the body type, and we're going to be looking at how to actually style this body type to fit the structure of each of the body types. And I believe you don't want to miss that episode. So for now, I guess that's it for now, and I'll see you guys in the next video. But until next time, remember to stay safe, stay beautiful, stay gorgeous, and stay out of trouble.